Hey there Dev Squad, Virtus here and welcome back to my Unreal Engine 4 user interface development series. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at how we can set up functionality for pausing our game, and we're going to be doing all of this from within our heads up display. So essentially we're going to be adding a pause button in the top left hand corner, and when you press it it's going to pause the game. Press it again and it is going to unpause it. So what I have done is within the UI resources, I have actually included a little graphic to pause your game, a little button that you can display on the screen. So having said that, if you haven't already got the latest version of the UI resources, go ahead and download them and grab your pause button. With this, just drop and drag it into your content browser, open up your HUD, your heads up display widget blueprint, and from there we can drop the button in. So within your palette, within the top left hand corner, grab a button, and then for the style, we are just going to set this to the image that we have just imported called pause button. Set your margin to 0 and just do the same thing for the hovered as well. So just go ahead and type that in, paused button, margin 0, and then lastly also for the pressed as well. And from there we are good to go. Just with my hovered, I'm going to give this a slight little tint of red, of white, yeah, of red, just like that. Cool. Anyway, so let's move on to adding the actual functionality. So what I'm going to do is just quickly, first things first, just resize this so you can see it's quite clearly a pause button. And then, with it being a button, I can create an event for when you click the button. So in the details panel, scroll all the way down and create an on-clicked event. And this is essentially an event that is going to be fired off when you click that button, and from there you can add any kind of functionality that you want to. In this case, what we're going to be doing is pausing the game. And the way that we're going to do this is you're going to click it once, it's going to pause the game, click it again, it's going to unpause it, and you're just going to be able to keep on doing that. And the easiest way to do that is using the flip-flop node. And basically it's just going to alternate between A and B, so pausing and unpausing. Now if you guys want to check out some blueprint stuff and you can learn sort of different nodes like the flip-flop, once again check out my blueprint tutorial series that is in the description. Anyway, so for A, so when you first press it, we are going to tell it to set the game paused. And if you just type in set game paused, you'll be able to find that. And then what we're going to do is just copy and paste this by pressing Ctrl C and Ctrl V, and also hook it up to B. So when you press it the first time, which is A, we are going to tick paused. And then the second time, we are going to leave this unticked, and that is going to unpause the game. So if we go ahead and compile this now, and then press play, you are going to see that we've got our pause button in the top left hand corner of the screen. Now bear in mind we can't really use our mouse cursor to press it, so we need to release that mouse cursor, so press Shift and F1, and then you've got your mouse, you can hover over the little button there, and when you press it, notice you can no longer move around, the game is entirely paused. Press Shift F1 again to show your mouse cursor, press it and you can see you are back in the game and you are able to move along. So hopefully you guys have a better understanding of how you can set up some basic pause game functionality. Once again guys, thanks for watching, stay awesome, keep creating, your boy Virtus, signing out. This video was made possible by my supporters on Patreon. If you want more videos like this, check out my Patreon page using the link in the description. To stay up to date on new releases, make sure you follow us on social media.